Hi guys, my name is Harvey. Thank you for checking out this video and thank you for looking over my website. Hopefully you'll join up or subscribe. That would be awesome. Join the brotherhood, join the conversation. First off, let me just say that we have a specific client or member in mind here at MEN, and who that is a man who is struggling or grappling with a sense of purpose, feeling uncertain about what their role in this today's society is as a masculine man or as a man. Someone that is yearning to be acknowledged, supported, respected, and valued based only on their unique contributions or talents that they have. They just want to be acknowledged. So that's who we're trying to reach out to. A little bit as a back end, or not back end, just explanation of how this website's going to work going forward for you if you subscribe is there's two paths you can take. There's one path that's just for the blog only. You pay $15 a month and you get to be part of the conversation of the blog topics that I bring up that have been put on my mind and my heart, and I just bring them up and we talk about them. It's less of a conversation and less of a conversation and more of a you just giving your comments after I give my video comment. And that's all the blog is. Option 2 is blog and forum. In the forum, we're having more conversations than just making statements. The difference between the two is the blog can be subscribed to by men and women, because I think it's important to get as many perspectives on these topics as possible. But in the forum, the blog/forum where you get to have access to both is for men only. And the reason being is I want men to feel safe to bring up topics that they might be embarrassed to have women hear that they're having those issues. But also because sometimes men just need to talk with other men. And that's how they heal and go forward. For example, if they're addicted to porn, they might be a little bit too embarrassed to talk about that if they know women, even women they don't know, are involved in it. Okay? Also, so those are awesome. So those are the two options you have subscription wise. Originally, we only had one subscription price, and we're still working on updating that in our website. So if you still only see one subscription price, it's just because that other option hasn't been loaded yet. It's being worked on. If it is there, then you can ignore just what I just said. Couple of rules, basic rules. Let's not be bullies and jerks. It's okay to agree to disagree. We need to just let people have different perspectives. Not everybody's going to agree with what you have to say here. If you don't agree, then you move on. You don't need to have everybody agree with you. That's one. Two, I'm not going to outlaw or tell you it's not allowed to have religious beliefs, but what I don't want is everybody trying to convert everybody else to their own religion. You can say things like, for example, my faith is what got me through that. My faith in God, my actions, my meditations, my whatever. That's okay. But it's not okay to say, well, if you're a Christian instead of blah, 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 then things would be easier. We don't want to hear about that. We appreciate your faith, but let's make this about how we can heal and grow as opposed to trying to profess our faith on here. Number two, again, I'm not going to outlaw or tell you you can't say this, but let's not make this about political things. Let's not say, well, that's because you're a liberal, or that's because you're a Republican, or that's because you're a conservative. It's like, let's not go down there. Let's not go down that road. There's politics and everything else. Let's try to leave politics out of this. Also, real quick, in the forum, I'm going to lead the discussions, and it's going to be a weekly discussion. This week we're talking about porn. This week we're talking about masculinity. This week we're talking about confidence. This week we're talking about discipline, whatever. And we're going to talk about that all week. But if you are feeling at the end of the road, you have nothing left to offer, nothing left to give, you feel like ending it, you can bring that up in the forum and we'll stop the weekly talking and we'll address that as a group, as a brotherhood. We'll like, okay, no, dude, that's not a good idea. Let's support each other that way, okay? If you're not there, if you're not going to feel like you're going to hurt someone, or you're not going to feel like you're going to hurt yourself, but you're going through a divorce or something like that, and you're at the end of your rope, again, just bring it up in the forum, and we'll drop what we're talking about, and we'll help you. Each and every one of you is valuable, okay? Each and every one of you. So don't think like you're putting us out, or you're affecting us in a negative way. No, we want you to approach us. We want to hear these issues, and we want to address them instantly. We don't want to push them off, okay? That being said, along that same line, any discussion about hurting yourself or hurting others will be reported to the proper authorities. I don't want to make that as a threat, but I am not a counselor, I'm not a therapist, and I'm not a doctor. So if you're to the point where you feel like suicide or hurting someone, you need to seek help. We can help you as much as we possibly can, but we're not here for those reasons. Those are noble reasons, but we provide the 800, the hotline, the suicide hotline, into the website. You can look that up, and we can give it to you again if you need it. And as far as, if you need prescription medicines or whatever like that, you're going to have to see a doctor about that. Also, no bullying, okay? No name calling and all that silly, childish high school stuff. Again, just let people have their own perspective and come to their own decisions. Our main purpose of this website is to have a discussion around men's issues, okay? And it's a discussion. We will be seeking answers, but how those answers come about in our own life is going to be different from person to person, because everybody's got a different reality, everybody has a different perspective, and they have different things going on in their life. I'm single, 52. I have a pit bull. I do take care of my mom, who has dementia, but that puts me in a different perspective on life than other people. I don't have children depending on me and things like that. I have a pit bull and my mom depending on me, but my mom's an adult, so it's a little bit easier than children. So again, it's just about perspective and a conversation. We're going to join the brotherhood to try to make people find their purpose, find what their role is in society, and just discuss everything. Again, females can be part of the blog, but not the blog and forum part of the subscription. I hope you guys subscribe. If you do subscribe, I hope that you interact, okay? Participation is going to be key in this, because we need as many perspectives as we possibly can. I don't claim to have all the answers. That's why I started a brotherhood, not a coaching site, because I feel like I have questions to ask, and I'm legitimately looking for other people that answer the question. I have my thoughts around it, and I will give it to you, but it doesn't mean that I believe that my thought is definitely the answer. So I want participation. It's like this. When I used to be a personal trainer, I used to tell my clients all the time, I can buy you a brand new shovel. I can show you how to use the shovel. But if you take that shovel home and you only put it in the backyard and you never try to use it yourself, you're not going to dig any holes. So you got to take the information that we have here and learn how to use it for the purposes that you need it to use it for. Okay? All right. I don't want to make this video too long. Read through everything and subscribe, and we'll get going on the conversations. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.